What's going on, everybody? I'm recording this video for the third time. I can't get the audio right. I've had the audio messed up. First time it was using the wrong speaker. Second time the microphone was on mute. Hopefully this time it's working. I don't want to do it again. I'm gonna unbag this video for the third time. So I should be good at it, right? So anyways, real quick. I don't want this to sound as a sales pitch or I'm trying to push any lures. I'm gonna show you some lures, gonna show you some stuff. You take it or leave it, whether you want to buy it or not. I don't care what you think about it. I'm just gonna show it to you because I'm excited about it, and I think it's really cool. So I work with the company Pradco. They own LureNet, and LureNet.com is a website that I have a discount code if anyone wants to go on there and get. I think it's 15% off. If you buy stuff, I get a little kickback because they see I'm pushing them. I also get a lot of these lures for free so I can use them. And I've been using a lot of this stuff, and it's stuff that I like to use. That's why I'm working with this company, because I really like their product. They have a lot of different things. So right now, one of the new things coming out is this bag right here, and I got one in my hand, and they're only making 300 of these. Every 2 months, they're going to make like a limited run. I love how they have this new section on their website. It's like a bank and creek section, and this little bag they come out with is called a bait school bag. And it's got lures in there, and it's got instructions in there, how to use lures, and it's got discount codes in there. And also, every month, it's going to have custom colored lures. So lures that are created that you can only get here, can't buy anywhere else, as far as the colors on them. Real quick, we got a little instructions. Oh, got upside down. Where to cast in current. I kind of like this. This actually might help some people. A LureNet sticker that's, you got to peel it off to see it. A discount code. There's supposed to be a discount code. Mine doesn't have one because this is a test run. Hopefully the one you get, if you get one, has one in there. You can get a discount code up to 65% off on some stuff. So yeah, you might want to use that. And then we got the little booklet here, and I think this is really cool. It's really nice, easy to see, easy to read. What's in here? Well, it just has every lure that is in this bag, when to use it, where, why, and how. And I probably need to read through some of these. Some of these lures are not lures that I use very often, if ever. Some of these lures I've used a lot. So, I mean, it doesn't, just because I use them a lot doesn't mean I know how to use every one of them. So, let's go through the lures. So, first off, the bag's really tough. I like that. It's big. After I've done a fishing video on this, I haven't used this in a fishing video yet. I'm planning to soon. After I do that, I'm probably going to save my bag and use it for putting soft plastics in, because I've been needing something for my kayak like that. But you can stick your phone and wallet or stuff like that, and you can have everything in that bag and just take it with you when you want to go out fishing. And like, this is something I'm probably going to do like challenges on for myself as they come out. Right now, as a winter time, is a little bit harder to do creek and river fishing. Although I'm going to try to do a video and try to catch some fish on them, and I got a spot picked out that I think will have a good amount of multi-species fish, and that some of these lures will work really well in. Also, when it gets closer to spring, I'll really be excited to see what's in there. Also, these bags are kind of designed for the time of the year. And most of these lures you can use, you know, any time of the year is fine. But some of these are designed. So let's go through them one at a time. The first one on there is the Bomber Square A. That is a really good little Craw, bright Craw color crankbait, and it's a small crankbait. I've actually don't think I've ever used this size one, and I don't know why, because I really like this size. It says it only dives up to 3 feet deep, so it's a very shallow diving, obviously really bright colored, cool little Bomber Square A crankbait. Next, we got the Rebel Track Down Minnow. Have used these, have caught fish on them. I know they're good for trout, and this one, it's probably really designed more for trout fishing. Yeah, it comes with the barbless hooks on that. So a little like minnow jerkbait, TD47, real. It's kind of a pretty popular one that people use for trout and stuff. But this right here is an exclusive color. You can only get it right here in this pack. I'm trying to show you the color. I don't want to take it out right now. Stay tuned on my main channel for a fishing video on it. And I'm hoping to catch some trout. And I've caught, I don't know if I have caught trout on those before. I just don't trout fish a lot, but I'm planning to do it soon. We got a head and sonar. Now this is something I do not use. I have a couple friends that were trying to get me to use these. They were catching fish like crazy on them. What do you call these things? Blade jigs, right? Something like that. I think that's what they're called. But the head and sonar, lime purple shad. I know some people sink them. You can just crank them as a crankbait. And that's something that I don't use a lot of, but I've seen people work. I know guys that use them and they work. So that's on me. I want to work on that and try that. Let's go down. We got, ooh, I like this little kit here. So it comes with these little Roadrunner. It's got the little spinners on them. They're in a 1/8 ounce. Focus. You know, a little jig head with a little spinner behind it. Most people have seen this. But it also comes with little white grubs to go with it. And these are 3-inch, just like curly tail, white grub. Obviously, real basic, simple. You can use this on anything. You can add this to any kind of jig head and catch fish with them. And some people, this is their favorite multi-species lures, like a little white grub. And I've used them, and they catch fish. That's the 3-inch one, so that comes with that. Next, we're going to move on to the Rebel Raider. Have used this before. Don't use it a ton. But it's a very erratic, like, jerkbait. It's in the citrus shad color. Pretty shallow. I don't think that dives. It kind of like just squirts across the top from when I've used it. And we're going to have a rooster tail. Yes, they do carry rooster tails. You can actually go on there and buy rooster tails through this website, through the LureNet website. This is a 1/4 ounce one. Little heavier than most what I'm going to use. Little on the heavy side for most of what I'm going to use. But 1/4 ounce one, you can cast that thing a mile. It also is good for trout. You know, a lot of these are kind of good for trout and stuff, or obviously good for bass or even bluegill or anything you want to bite. You know, I'm kind of thinking like you can, you know, so far you can catch bass, bluegill, crappie, white bass. And then speaking of crappie, this one here is the Bobby Garland. Oh yeah, and it's a swimming minnow 2-inch, and a 2-inch little minnow with a curly tail. What can't you catch with it? About everything. Yeah, it's got a crappie on there, but don't be fooled. It will work way more than just crappie. And they're going to pair it with some little crappie jigs. And these are 1/16 ounce. Got the, it says overbite. It's got that sickle hook, overbite style hook. Yeah, these are probably more for crappie than like anything else. But I've used these little, like this size lures and caught from bluegill to bass to anything. So I like how they're putting a lot of this stuff. You know, a lot of times you see these things, lures in a section, like this is the bass section. This is a bluegill section. This is the crappie section. Where's a creek section where you can get all the little lures that kind of work for multi-species and they're downsized a lot of times is what you need. And that's what they're doing. They're putting together kind of a kit that'll do that. So this will be coming out. So if that's it. That's what's in there. If that's something you want, go ahead and get one because there's only 300. If it ain't something you want, wait to see what the next one is. Hopefully I'll get it in. My plan is to try to do a little unbagging on each one when it comes in through this channel right here. And if I can work it out, I'm going to try to do a fishing video. But most time, by the time I do a fishing video on it, it's been out for probably a month. I'll probably be a little delayed on that. And hopefully next I'll go here and do a fishing video and actually go catch some fish. I've been struggling a little bit recently. Maybe this is just the lures I need. But stay tuned and find out. Thanks for watching.